What's going on, guys? Robert here from PlayAllTheThings, bringing you some more Black Ops 3 gameplay. Gonna be some kill confirmed on Aquarium. God, I hate this map. It's definitely up there as one of my most hated maps in this game, I think, right underneath Metro, Havoc, and what's the other one? Redwood. Ugh. Hate those maps. They just infuriate me when I play them. I'd rather play things like Hunted and Evac. Those maps are good. This one is not, but it was okay for this game, I suppose, so I shouldn't complain too much. The actual topic of this video is probably going to be quite controversial. I don't know. It's strictly opinion-based because it's strictly my in-game experience. You know, I haven't watched that much gameplay of this game at all. So off my own experience, this is where this opinion has been formulated from. And it is concerning weapon balance and weapon balance in Black Ops 3. And basically, you know, I've already given a lot of sets of 2 cents on this game. Weapon balance, though, is something I do care about a lot because it's the game's core, you know. Weapon balance allows the game to still be fair and be an even playing field whilst, you know, introducing some variety in the guns you use. And, you know, it sort of makes it that much more fun when you can use a variety and you have no clear-cut advantage, or you have to change your playstyle for one to get the best out of it. And there's no, like, slap on this gun and win no matter what you do. You don't want to see any of that, you know, not like in Modern Warfare 3 where basically you can just slap on an ACR and do whatever the hell you want and still come out on top. There's not really any gun like that, you know. That's one thing that's good. There are a couple. Well, I'd say a couple. There's one in particular that stands out as a particularly dominant gun in that I call it overpowered in the sense that if, like, in a gunfight I lose and I think to myself, God, if they didn't have that gun, if they had any other gun in the game, I probably would have won that gunfight, you know. And that is, unfortunately, the gun I'm using right now, the Vesper, which, obviously, it looks like kind of a hypocritical thing to say when I'm using this gun, but I'm not going to not use a gun because I think it's overpowered, you know. I feel like that's kind of silly to just, you know, not use something that you paid money for this game, use everything in it, you know. I'm not going to use this thing every game, God, no. You have a look at my combat record, there's actually quite a few guns I use. There's a couple I still haven't used, but, you know, I'll get round to it, you know. But there's, you look at my combat record, I've got plenty of variety going on. I'm trying to use everything, and, you know, the Vesper's one of them. Whether or not it's overpowered, you know, that's not a factor when I'm choosing it. But the Vesper, it definitely does stand out above the rest, and the reason it stands out above the rest is because in this game, close quarters is a place you're going to be very, very often. The maps are kind of normal size in that, you know, I could very easily see these maps being used in you know, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, anything like that. In Advanced Warfare, I believe they made, I didn't actually play it, but I believe they made the maps a bit bigger to compensate for the fact that you move around a lot faster. In this game, you move around a lot faster. Not as fast as Advanced Warfare, but you move around pretty damn quick. And that's going to make the map size infinitely smaller because it doesn't take you that long to get from one end to another. You know, you can see the slide here gives you the speed boost, you got the jumping boost, you got wall running, you got all this stuff to make you get around quicker. And so in close quarters, guns like the Vesper are really going to shine because this thing doesn't have a whole lot of recoil, has a pretty it's got probably the fastest fire rate in the game. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is the fastest fire rate in the game. And it's a 4-shot kill. Keep in mind that there are guns in this game that are also a 4-shot kill. The Alcar, for instance, the machine pistol. Pretty sure that thing's a 4-shot kill if you hit them in the chest. I'm pretty sure. I've used that gun a lot. I'm pretty sure it is. Don't quote me on that. Don't know the exact numbers, but you can see the clear difference already in that the Vesper shoots a lot faster than the Alcar, and it doesn't take a genius to work out that a gun that fires faster and kills in exactly the same amount of bullets is obviously going to kill faster. And for that reason, the Vesper gives you this advantage that you know, it just gives you this crazy advantage. And especially considering it doesn't have a whole lot of recoil, like you'll see in this game, close quarter situations, I manhandle people because what recoil it does have, which isn't much to begin with, is completely mitigated by the fact that I'm aiming at a huge target because I'm basically right next to him. And that's why this gun, I believe, needs a nerf, because in certain situations, I feel like if anyone was using a different gun, I would probably be able to come out on top. And for that reason, I think this gun needs a bit of a damage nerf. It will still be competitively viable, much like the Scorpion Evo from Black Ops 2. You know, obviously the Scorpion Evo, it fires very, very, very fast, but it's like a 5-shot kill, you know, outside its proper range, which isn't very far because it's still a Scorpion. It's a 5-shot kill. You have to be accurate because you need to land those shots. You know, slower firing guns that have higher damage, you can afford to, you know, lose your accuracy a bit there because you don't have to hit them as many times, whereas with a fast-firing gun, you still have to hit them, and it would reward you if you could have good accuracy, but you need to hit them first. And I think if this thing were a 5-shot kill, or maybe even a 6-shot, I don't exactly know the numbers, so basically, give it one more bullet, no matter what the number is, give it one more bullet to kill. It would still be viable, but it wouldn't, you know, be too much, it wouldn't have too much damage to make, you know, make even more, like, abuse of the ridiculous fire rate. So that's what I think. Just give this gun one more bullet to kill. Maybe a touch more recoil. Probably not if you're going to nerf its damage, but I just think that's the way of balancing it. That's my 2 cents on that. The other gun that really, really bothers me, like, they've buffed a lot of the guns I thought were bad, and they've seemed to have toned down, or at least the spam of certain other guns has gone down. Like, I don't see too much of the KM44 on the M8 anymore, which is good. You know, those guns did kind of bother me, and they're not there. The Havoc assault rifle, the HVK30, also did kind of bother me because I felt it was really underwhelming. But they buffed it. They definitely buffed it. It's very, very competitively viable. I see it all the time now. I'm really happy about that. Still fires fast, still got its terrible range, but it's pretty accurate, and you know, I quite like it. But the gun that they still haven't looked at is the KRM. That gun infuriates me. I want it to be good so bad, and it just sucks. It needs a massive, massive damage increase. Maybe even a range increase, I don't know. But it's basically outclassed by the Argus in every way. Like, bar none. Like, if your accuracy's on, every situation you encounter with a KRM, you'll wish you had an Argus. It's as simple as that. Look at this guy, he's manhandled. See, look at that, Vesper. I was already damaged then as well. Vesper just shreds all. Like, if your aim's on, boom, they're dead. It's simple as that. He died so fast. But the KRM definitely does need a buff in my eyes. I don't exactly know how they calculate damage on shotguns, but I don't know why. I don't know if it already is this, but why can't it be, you know, a certain distance away, like point-blank distance, it takes 1 pellet from the shotgun to kill? Give it like 6 pellets. Then it takes 1 pellet from the shotgun to kill in a certain range. Then you move back a few feet and it starts taking 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, you know. Why can't it just progressively take more pellets to kill as opposed to just, you know, having reduced damage? I don't know. I feel like it needs a range buff, a damage buff, or whatever, because it's just outclassed by the Argus, outclassed by absolutely every gun in this game. Even the Black Cell. Yeah, I've actually killed a person with a Black Cell, and I shouldn't be able to do that, whereas KRM's shotgun can't kill many people at all with it. It just bothers me. It needs a buff. Vesper needs a nerf. They can pull that off. This is going to be one hell of a game. Like, everything's going to be so balanced, and I would really, really like them for that. I would love this game to bits if that was the case. But that was the final score. That was the end of the game. Sorry it wasn't too much commentary on the gameplay, but I had to get this one off my chest. 41-7 with 36 confirms the final score. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys some other time. Take care. My chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.